All praises to the Most
Space's
High. Hey,
giants
beautiful
secretly located and
people.
imprisoned by the global elite on Earth. Giants that have been in hibernation in stasis chambers for thousands of years are
Definitely.
awakening and are being sought out by elite military forces, according to several independent sources. After being located, awakened giants are allegedly being captured and held hostage by powerful global elite groups that do not want the rest of humanity to learn the truth. Secret space program whistleblower known as Corey Good was among the first to publicly disclose the existence of stasis chambers that were holding perfectly preserved giants for thousands of years. Now, in an August 4th, 2015 interview on the popular show.
Okay, so we have giants that are in incubators. I've seen this from 2015. Most of the videos about it have been taken down. And there was a giant that the military killed in Afghanistan. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but you should have heard about it by now. There was a lot of news about it before, a couple years ago, but they took them down mostly on YouTube. So now you can see actually the giant in the incubator. They're in the caves. There's a whole bunch of them. They took down that video where you can see like a whole bunch of them still alive. They're just in incubators, as you can see.
Secretly located and imprisoned by.
And if you want to see, there's a lot of skeletons, a lot of videos of them. They're all over the place. Now let's get into the history of them. So I told you I was going to show you them. So that's me showing you them in an incubator. And this was in Iran. All right. This is in Iran, and they're still alive. They're preserved. Yeah, because they'll wake up the sleeping giant. There, you see it? There was many more videos of this. They took them down. Okay. So then we got the ones that the U.S. Army killed in Afghanistan in the mountains. They found it in the cave. Then there was a couple civilizations. See? Still preserved, still alive. Now, why are they preserving them? Now, let's get back to the Bible. And they said one to another, the holy angels, the earth, made without inhabitants, cries the voice of their crying up to the gates of heavens. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men, make their suit, saying, bring our case before the Most High. And they said unto the Lord of the ages, the Lord of lords, God of gods, King of kings, and the God of the ages, the throne of thy glory stands unto all generations of the ages, and thy name holy and glorious, and blessed unto all the ages. Thou hast made all things, and power over all things hast thou. And all things are naked and open in thy sight, and thou seest all things, and nothing can hide itself from thee. Thou seest what Azael has done, who has taught all unrighteousness on the earth, and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn. And Jesmiah, to whom thou hast given authority to bear rule over his associates. That's why he said he doesn't want to bear the penalty, because he's supposed to bear rule over his associates. The Most High gave him charge. That was his duty when he was in heaven. And they shall have gone to the daughters of men upon the earth, and have slept with the women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to them all kinds of sins. And the women have borne giants, and the whole earth has thereby been filled with blood and unrighteousness. And now, behold, the souls of those who have died are crying and making their suit to the gates of heaven, and their lamentations have ascended, and cannot cease because of the lawless deeds which are wrought on the earth. And thou knowest all things before they come to pass, and thou seest these things, and thou dost suffer them, and thou dost not say to us what we are to do to them in regard to these. What did the giants do? Now, it brings me to the book of the Giants. Now, this is the book of the Giants, page 3. The wicked former angels consumed everything the earth produced, the great fish, the birds in the sky, and the fruit of the earth, all kinds of grain. The fruit of the trees, even beasts and reptiles, they committed sin against, and all creeping things of the earth. They observed, watched all earthly things. They performed every harsh deed with harsh utterance upon male and female creation and upon among the humanity itself. So they made evil decrees upon how they're going to have vengeance against God's creation, against the creeping things, against male and female. 200 angels had been persuaded to leave heaven from the earth. The 200 angels see 200 donkeys, 200 asses, 200 sheep, and rams of the flock, 200 goats, 200 beasts of the field, from every animal and from every bird, for experiments in inbreeding with humans and all types of miscegenation. As a result, monsters were created among all the perversions, bestiality due to mingling animal seed with mortal woman, similar to Egyptian gods, steers, and possibly even dinosaurs. The historian Josephus mentions that Enoch had business in Egypt, then called Sarid. The monsters sought out flesh, which would be destroyed or perverted. Remember when the wicked came to eat up my flesh? Monsters and giants would arise who were lacking in true knowledge because they were abominations. So the demons who are born to the fallen nations, they're not going to have the same knowledge as the ones that fall from heaven or the people that God has risen up now. Meantime, the earth grew ever more corrupt and the giants more mighty. They considered trying to persuade other angels to come upon the earth, otherwise, their tyranny might ultimately perish and die. All the time they were causing great corruption in the earth. If this aim did not suffice them to perpetuate them, they would be finally destroyed. They believed the fallen ones defiled all creation